What's up, peeps? It's Kane from Lightning Ketchup. Today, I have a little vlog and a PSA for you guys. Now look, just last week, I went to Comic Fiesta down in PWTC. Now here's what happened. That was the bridge on the way into the hall, and there were yellow scraps all over the place. You see those little yellow scraps there? And after a while walking around, I was a little hungry, so my friends and I decided we go upstairs and get some food. This is what I saw. Upon seeing this, I decided to post a picture up on the CF page, and here are some replies that I got. Ayah, typical Malaysian ma. Ayah, it's normal lah. Didn't give rubbish bins also. Now before you guys say this, or comment this, or type this, and read this, do you think to yourself, are we really proud of these words? When you say Malaysian, are you Malaysian yourself? Do you do that too? As a Malaysian myself, when I grew up, I was in primary and secondary school. We had duty rosters to clean up our own classrooms, and that was inbuilt into ourselves during our primary and secondary stage. So what changed? And when did it change? When you say it's normal, maybe normal or always happening or a common thing, but as Lemon Grab says it is unacceptable! When someone says it's a normal thing, should we just brush it off our minds and see this keep happening all over? Doesn't it sound sad when something like this is a normal thing? Now when talking about rubbish bins, there could have been provided tons of rubbish bins to us, and it could still happen. Why? Because we need the mentality and the responsibility to clean up and pick up after our own stuff. Is it right to only rely on things provided to you and expect someone else to do things after you? Now here's a little fun fact. In Japan, there's very few rubbish bins. You can barely find it anywhere. But it doesn't stop them from being the cleanest country in the world. Here are some examples, and all of these articles can be found in the source box below. People who practice this culture are able to hold on to their own trash and throw it in appropriate places. And Comic Fiesta is one of the biggest anime festivals in Malaysia. And we practice so much Japanese culture. We eat Japanese food, we do anime, cosplaying, and even speak their Nihongo language. Doesn't it feel nice to have things in your surroundings nice, pretty, and clean? And after all of this, after the picture that I posted, day 2 I went back up to the same place and I saw this. The place looks a lot better. It looks cleaner, everyone looks happier. I mean, look at this guy. Can you see his smile in his face sitting there with a clean floor? Just look at his smile. This couldn't have been achieved without your shares, your comments, your likes, and all those positive things that you guys said onto that picture. And I thank you all so much for sharing and spreading this awareness. And the most beautiful thing was that some people actually admitted to doing it. And that's okay because they can then learn to be more responsible and clean up after themselves. And I want to raise one more question. Can we do better? Fuck yeah, we can. And this doesn't just apply to events like Comic Fiesta. This also applies to simple things everyday life. Like the train station, like fast food restaurants, malls, IKEA. Cleaning up after ourselves is the most simplest and selfless act you can perform. Sadly enough, at the end of day 2, here's what happened after the whole event has ended. Now we need to believe that this can be changed. Change begins with ourselves. And if every individual does the same on a bigger scale, something better can be achieved. Not just for ourselves, but for the whole country. Now let's put our hands together and help each other out in teaching and educating and learning from each other. Because this cannot be achieved without you. And it's almost coming to Christmas, so let's do something better for ourselves and for the next year as well. And if this can be done, we'll definitely have a clean fiesta. And on that note, I thank you so much for watching. Zap the like button if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. It's Kane from Lightning Ketchup, signing off.